What's up, everyone? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, ready today with a review of As We Suffer's The Fallen Pillars. Sonically, this album is reminding me a whole lot of the band 36 Crazy Fists, Alaskan metalcore band from about 15 years ago. I think they're still going. The band sounds really, really tight. This drummer is awesome. And I'm not talking in the sense of he could give the world's greatest drum solo. Maybe he could. But it is such a tight groove, and I think that is mainly owed to the drummer here. The guitars sound really crunchy. I'm picking up some kind of 5150-ish amp sound. The drum sound itself is very, very tight. I kind of wish it were a bit boomier, and maybe that wouldn't work for this given style, but it did sound a little bit tinny, but it helped keep it tight, though. There's a whole lot of energy going on here, which I guess you'd be expecting for most metal genres, but I do feel the need to call it out for this one. I bring this up in almost all my reviews, but I get the idea that this band would be really, really good at getting a crowd going live. And that kind of energy and bombast is what I look for when I'm discovering a new artist. I think the vocals work really, really well here. There is a split style, about half harsh and half clean. This is very atypical, but the harsh vocals are actually reminding me of John Keeble of Warbringer, who himself sounds a lot like Millie Petroza of Creator. And for a band that describes himself as metal/hardcore, it's probably a bit odd to sound like a thrash vocalist, but I think it works. Little guitar nerd moment from me. It sounds like the guitars are in E-flat tuning for most of this. I think the last one was in drop D-flat. But I was truly expecting this to be much lower and chuggier. And I think this style sounds really awesome in the higher keys. As far as some tracks go, I thought that Scatter the Herd was a really, really nice speedy track. It's baffling me that it was not the album opener. I really hope you open your shows with this. I do need to call out some lyrical weirdness in the song High Tide. The lyric, shit piles upon shit piles upon shit. Maybe I'm missing something here. I didn't get the idea that this was a description of Dante's Inferno or something. But it does sound better the second time around when it becomes corpse piles upon corpse piles upon corpse. Maybe I'm missing a point here. It did seem a little bit juvenile. And I'll close things out by praising the title track. It is a very nice, mournful closer. Coming back to the live show theme, this would be a great one to play as the vocalist is announcing the name of the band members and telling them they'll be at the merch booth. I'd also like to call out the really pleasant baritone vocals on the title track. I think they should utilize this a bit more often.